what it felt like for you guys to just get rolling like that and just get off to a hot start and just kind of take it to them in the first half the way that you did.
Yeah, it was great. I know Coach has been on us about starting fast, which we struggled to do in the past week. So he came out hot, he came out ready to play, and it showed.
Thank you. Thanks, Mary Kay. Jeff Shadell, you're up.
Nick, I think everybody expected a real slugfest between you and Kareem and Derrick Henry. How about the way the passing game worked there? Could you just comment on how that was for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I think both sides expected for us to come in and run the ball. We have, great backs on both sides, and I think we used that to our advantage. We were protecting our runs with the great play actions and throwing it over their heads, because every time I had play action, those guys would run up and bite, and so it worked out for us in the sense of using the run to work against them.
Thanks, Jeff. We'll go to Doug Lamer.
Nick, obviously you guys don't have the crowds like normal with the pandemic, and you probably just aren't able to interact with fans like you usually would. But how would you imagine Cleveland Browns fans feel right now with this team at 9-3?
I know they're excited. It's been a long time since Cleveland had success like this and been 9-3. So I know the fans are excited. It's for them, even though they can't be here. We still appreciate them. We're still playing for them.
Thank you, Nick.
Thank you, Doug. Our next question is going to go to Scott Petrick, and as a heads up, Myles Garrett is currently in Zoom room number.
Hey, Nick, what does this say about you guys that you go on the road and beat another team that was 8-3 and went to the AFC Championship game last year? Do you think it kind of legitimizes those first 8 wins at all?
Yeah, I think it does. I think people know that we are a good team now when we play well, and that's what we did today. We came out, we beat a good team, and we got to keep use momentum, keep going forward.
Thanks, Scott. Next is Tony Grossi.
Hey, Nick, are you ever surprised at how aggressive a play caller Stefanski is? I mean, the trick plays early on the road against a really good team. Were you at all surprised?
Not at all, man. That's who he is. He told us he's going to be aggressive, and that's what he was. We had some trick plays. We're going for it, 3rd and 4th down. No matter what, I mean, whatever he said, he sticks with it.
Thanks, Tony. Nate Ork, you're up.
Hey, Nick, what did you think of Baker's day with the 4 touchdowns in the first half?
Yeah, Baker's on fire. I mean, and that's the guy that I know. That's the guy that Cleveland Browns know who he is. He came out, had a great game, led us to a victory.
And on that 3rd down, when you're talking about trick plays, how much fun was that to be involved in the throw? You're the one who pitched it to Landry on his throw to Baker. How long had you been working on that, and how much fun was that play to be able to execute it?
It's always been in our playbook. It's only a matter of time before we call it, or it's situational football. So I think Coach saw a perfect chance to call it, and it was successful.
Thanks, Nate. Back to Jeff Shadell.
Make it as tough as possible.
Hey, Nick, you're always praising your offensive line, but especially today, at the time they gave Baker to throw and the holes they opened for you and Kareem, could you comment on those guys?
Yeah, they're great. I mean, they're doing an awesome job in the pass pro and the run game. Coach Callahan stays on them, keeps them working, and those guys all bought in. They want to establish a run. That's what they want to do, and they did a great job.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thanks, Rob. Hey, Nick, in terms of like the legitimacy question that Scott asked you before, what do you hope that this win does for your guys' confidence? I know it was high to begin with, but beating a quality team and kind of, stepping on them early like you did, what does that do for you guys?
Yeah, that's a great team. I mean, they fought all 4 quarters, and if we weren't able to score as many points we did, who knows, it could have been different. So props off to them. But I mean, for us, we did have a great game, but we still had a lot of errors out there. We can play more clean football, and who knows, man, the sky's the limit for us. We got to keep going, working every day.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, Tom. We'll go to Scott Patrick. This will be our last question for Nick.
Hey, Nick, I wanted to ask you about another trick play, the touchdown to Kendall Lamb. Could you see the Titans really pay a ton of attention to you and Kareem? Both of you guys are in the backfield together.
Yeah, I mean, that's the point of it, to kind of get their eyes looking somewhere else. And that was a fullback dive for me. And I saw a couple guys spot up on me, and I knew that some guys would guard to Kareem, leaving Kendall wide open. It's all fancy and all this executing.
You really sold that. You jumped in the air and everything, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I told Kareem I was going to jump to try to get some guys to back down on me, and it worked.